Hey y'all, it's Ricky T. I'm coming to you from my balcony here at the Taylor Plantation in slightly chilly Beech Grove, Indiana. It was a beautiful day, not pretty warm most of the day, but now that the sun's going down, it's 7:45. The wind, it's a little bit of a breeze going on now. It's a little bit cold, so I'm probably not going to be hanging out here for too much longer. Well, as long as I'm out here, I thought I'd give you a quick little video. Let's talk about something. It's funny that I'm smoking a cigar because what we're going to talk about today is I'm going to give you kind of my secret weapons on how I stay healthy, how I stay away from the flu and cold and all that flu type stuff that goes on during the flu season. It's especially appropriate with this COVID BS going on. I probably should have done this video back in April. Wait a minute, it is April. I should have done it in September, but now that it's April, I'm still going to do it because we got this crap going on. So, anyway. Oh. As a lot of you probably know, I don't get sick very often, almost never. I'll get like an upper respiratory, like bronchial infection every now and then, basically because I have really big lungs. You can't even get a picture of one of my lungs in one x-ray. It's so big, you got to take two. I've got really super big lungs with 105% lung capacity, some really strong lungs, but sometimes I get a little lung infection, but I have not had the flu or anything like the flu. I can't even remember. It's been so many years ago. So I'm going to talk about, I got 3 things I want to talk to you about that I use that help me with this, okay? So the first 2 are going to be things that I use year round. And the final one, my super secret weapon, is something that probably August, September I started, and I take it into April. This year I'll take it into May with all this stuff going on. So let's go, let's get it rolling, so this doesn't take all night. So, have you ever heard a doctor, or if you ever read online or anything like that, that multivitamins are a scam, or they don't work, or whatever? What I would say to that is there is some truth to that. However, you need to qualify it. Most multivitamins, and really most supplements in general, are junk. They're not high quality. So when you're buying any type of supplement, especially a multivitamin, you got to know what you're getting, okay? So if you're getting a junk multivitamin, it's not going to do anything for you. You're wasting your money. So you need to find a good one. So if you're going to do a multivitamin, you need to find one, first of all, that's food-based. Okay, so in other words, the materials used to make the vitamins are from a food-based source, not a man-made source like most vitamins. Those are going to be junk. Now, I've been using the same one for a long time, and I really love it, and it's great. I will tell you, since then, some new products have come out, so I'm going to show you what I like, but I would still recommend that you do a little research. There could be some newer, better stuff out there, but just because I've used this for so long and it works for me, I'm keeping using it, and I still continue to recommend it. It's food based. It's a multivitamin. It's called Alive Max Daily by Nature's Way. There it is. I get the Max Daily. If you're a male, you want to get the no iron added. If you're a female, you probably want the iron. This not only has all the vitamins in it, it's got fruits and vegetable mix, it's got a probiotic mix. I'm trying to look and see all what it's got here. Digestive enzyme. It's got something called a cardio blend. So, in addition to your vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, all that, it's got fruits and vegetables and other stuff like that in it for you. So now when you're getting a multivitamin, you're going to want to get a max version. You want to make sure that I would look at vitamin C. It's kind of a vitamin to look at, and everything is probably going to fall kind of in the same balance as far as amounts. You want to see a gram, or in other words, 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C, and then you know you're getting a max version. Also, if you want to make sure that you're getting a I guess what you call a natural or food-based version. Look at vitamin E on here. Let me find vitamin E. These are so small. I don't even know. I can't see it. It's too small. But if it says D alpha after vitamin E, if it says D alpha, you've got a food-based or a real vitamin E. If it says DL alpha, it's fake. And if the vitamin E is fake, probably everything else is fake. If the E is for real, probably everything else is for real food-based. So get you a food-based multivitamin. I like the Alive Max Potency, but there's other great ones. So as long as it's food-based and it's got at least 1,000 milligrams of C, and then everything else should fall from there. Check it out, see what you can find. Okay, this is great stuff. The pills are big. This is a brand new one. I haven't opened it, and I'm not going to mess with that right now, or I will show you how big the pills are. They're big pills, but how are you going to get all that max amount of vitamin if it's not big? It's got to be big to get that much stuff in it, okay? By the way, Colonel Taylor, really, this is the real key. I mean, if you're drinking this stuff, it kills all the germs, right? Coronavirus ain't got no shot at all when you're drinking the Colonel Taylor. All right, it ain't just gonna happen. This stuff will kick its ass every time. So that's number one. Number two, which is something I also take all year round, and I would advise all people to do your annual exam with your doctor. When you do that, do the appropriate blood test, get the full panel. One thing when they do the full panel is they'll check your vitamin D, okay? If you live in Indiana, if you live in the Midwest or anything like that, the Northwest, a lot of parts of the country, most of my friends are right here in Indiana, we don't have a lot of sunny days. Y'all know that, okay? I hate the gloomy days, but that's just the way it is. You're probably going to be low on vitamin D. Vitamin D is so important. Which, by the way, vitamin D is not a vitamin. It's actually a hormone. Just a little fact for you. It's not a vitamin. It's a hormone. So I would advise, first of all, to make sure you get your blood test, have your D checked. I'm telling you, it's probably going to be low. Unless you live in Florida or Arizona or something like that, you're probably going to have low vitamin D. Okay, because it comes mainly from the sunshine. So, again, vitamin D, more so than any other kind of vitamin, there's a lot of crappy ones out there. So I recommend a brand called Thorne. Thorne is pharmaceutical grade, it's therapeutic grade. It used to only be able to be purchased through doctors' offices. They're now letting the general public buy it. When I was able to first get it, I had to get like a little code from my doctor, so that Thorne knew that I was referred by my doctor. Now anybody can get it. It's actually now on Amazon, or you can go straight to their website, Thorne, Thorne. I used to do 20, it's measured in IUs. IUs are international units. I'll show you the bottle. This one's almost empty. Here we go. Thorne, right there, you see the D, 10,000. I used to do a 25,000 daily, because I was really low, and I did get a blood test 6 months later, and I was back in the middle of normal. So this brand, I know for a fact it works. I've had the blood test. This stuff works. They, for whatever reason, they discontinued the 25,000. I guess they thought maybe it was too much, because when you do get a prescription, if you get a prescription of D, which if you get a prescription, it's going to be D2. D3 is actually better. We won't go into that today. But if you get a prescription, you're probably going to get 50,000 IUs per week. So you'll take 2 a week, 25,000 each for 50,000. I was taking 25,000 a day, and it was great results. They stopped making it. The 10,000 was the next highest one. I've not seen anybody else have a 10,000. Plus, this is just a high quality. I have other supplements that I take. Made by Thorne. They're all super high quality. They're great. They're a bit expensive, I'm not going to lie to you, but anything good is going to be expensive. So take your vitamin D. I take 10,000 IUs per day, so that's 70,000 IUs per week, which is a little bit more than a prescription strength, so you should be good. And my doctor said, that's cool. It's not, unless you went way super high, it's not really toxic. So to be a little bit over a prescription strength is not bad at all. So the vitamin D, and it helps you, I'll do a separate deal on vitamin D. Vitamin D so awesome. It does so much good stuff for you, and so much bad stuff can happen to you if your D is low. It's worth its own video. So I'll do one of those here in a bit. So then third, but finally, this is my super secret weapon. Not really that secret anymore because I've been telling everybody about it. I've got several people taking it. This is something that I take during the flu season, basically when school starts until school ends. That kind of gets you through that whole before the flu season, the tail end, and all the way through, just to be for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, I love me my medicinal Chinese mushrooms. It's called Stammet 7. Right there you go. Here it is. I'm going to get it real close for you so you can see right there. You can get this on Amazon. This is 120. You take 2 a day, so you got a 2-month supply here. I think it was like 35 bucks. That's not too bad. It's a 2-month supply. You're only taking it for 4 to 6 months out of the year. This has, so the name, Stamets 7. Stamets is the name of the guy his name is Dr. Stamets, who's a professor down at Ohio State University in Columbus, Ohio. One of the biggest researchers on medicinal mushrooms. Great, he's a very smart guy. He's a mycologist, I think is what they call it. And then the 7 is for, it's got 7 different mushrooms. I probably can say them without looking, but I'm going to look. You got your reishi, you got your royal sun, you got your cordyceps, you got your maitake, your lion's mane, your chaga. Chaga is like the king of all mushrooms. And then reishi is the queen. The king and the queen are all in here. And then finally, Misima. It's got a Misima mushroom. They're all Chinese medicinal mushrooms, but this is an American made. I had one person say, I ain't taking it. I don't trust those damn Chinese. I ain't taking nothing that's Chinese. I don't trust them. It's Chinese mushrooms. That doesn't mean the damn mushrooms came from China. It's an American product. So you will not get the flu if you take 2 a day during the flu season. I promise you. Since I've taken this, I've never gotten the flu or anything close to the flu. Now, there's been a couple of times where I thought I felt the flu kind of wanting to come on, and it just never happened. So mushrooms, these medicinal mushrooms, just real quickly, then I'll let you go. They are what are called immune modulators. Now, you may have heard of immune boosters. An immune booster will help a person with a low immune system bring it up to where it needs to be. But if you have autoimmune disorder, which means your immune system is too high and it's going crazy and it's fighting off your own self, you don't want to take a booster because it's already boosted too much. The beautiful thing about a mushroom is it's a modulator, an immune modulator. That means whether your immune system is low or whether your immune system is high, a modulator will bring it to the perfect level of immunity. So if you're low, it'll bring it up. If it's high, it'll bring it down. So even if you have any type of autoimmune disease, I would especially ask you to try these, okay? These could help you with your autoimmune disease on top of just fighting the flu. Stammet 7, get them on Amazon. You got to do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I do. The vitamins all year round, the mushrooms. Like I say, for me, I remember beginning of school year to the end of school year, and I'm good to go, and I stay healthy, and this keeps me healthy too, because it kills all the germs. All right, so that's all I got for you tonight. I'm gonna let you go. I just wanted to give you that quick video. I hadn't really done any healthcare stuff. I was telling you at the end of last year that I was going to do some healthcare stuff, and I hadn't done it. Finally got around to it. I'll do some more on the specific stuff, get a little bit more, because I just had to kind of skim the surface on these things since there was 3 of them. I'll do some more, get a little more specific on the natural health stuff, and I'll do some more food reviews, and maybe even get political. It is an election year after all. All right, so until next time, y'all know I love you, and as always, God bless America.